Hello, lovely students, and welcome back to English with Lucy. I'm very excited about today's lesson because I'm going to test your English fluency. Today we're going to discuss 15 really common phrases that proficient English speakers use daily. But I'm not just going to give you a list of phrases. No, we're going to do it in the form of a quiz. I will give you part of a sentence with a missing word or two, a gap, and you'll have a few seconds to try to complete it. Then I'll explain the full phrase and how to use it naturally in conversation. This way, you're not just memorizing a list of phrases, you're learning how to use them in context and really engaging your brain. This will help you to remember the phrases long term. I've also got two really exciting things to share with you. First, I've created a free downloadable PDF to go with this lesson. It's packed with lots more examples and extra exercises to help you practice these phrases. There are also 15 additional phrases in that PDF for you to learn. If you would like to download that, all you have to do is click on the link in the description box or scan that QR code there, enter your name and email address, choose your level, and the PDF will arrive directly in your inbox. And after that, you've joined my free PDF club. You will automatically receive my free weekly PDFs alongside my news, course updates, and offers. It's free. You can unsubscribe at any time. The second thing I want to mention is that I've developed a vocabulary level test. This is a completely free resource that you can use to work out where you are on your learning journey and what to focus on next. When you take this test, I will send you your result via email. Your result can be anything from A1 all the way down to C2, that is the top level. The link is in the description box, and again, I've left a QR code for you to scan just there. Okay, let's focus now on the 15 phrases I'm about to teach you. If you get most of these right, it means you are well on your way to fluency. And don't worry if you don't know all of them. This is a fantastic way to start. Let's begin with number 1. In. I realize I should have studied harder for that exam. Take a few seconds to think about how we could fill that gap. The answer is hindsight. In hindsight, I realize I should have studied harder for that exam. We use the phrase in hindsight to talk about looking back at a situation and understanding it better now than we did at the time. It combines hind, meaning behind or back, and sight, meaning seeing. It's like saying, I see clearly when I look back. Okay, keep note of your scores because I'll ask you to share them at the end. Let's move on to number 2. Can you send me the files before 5 p.m? Do. Have you got it? I'll give you 5 seconds. The answer is will. Will do. Saying will do is a short and informal way of saying I'll do it or I'll take care of it. It's fun and it's casual and I use it about 15 times a day. Yep, will do, don't worry, will do. Now you might also hear can do, can do. If you said can do, I will also give you the point. Okay, moving on to number 3, I need you to fill in both blanks here. You can trust her, she knows when it comes to organizing events. I'll give you 5 seconds. If you need a hint, both words start with W. Okay, the missing words here are what's what. You can trust her. She knows what's what when it comes to organizing events. So this is a bit of a strange one, but we say someone knows what's what to mean they understand the important facts or are very knowledgeable about something. It sounds far more natural than saying something like, she is quite knowledgeable on the subject of, etc. Now let's move on to number 4. These next 3 phrases are quite fun. Here we are. Are you finished with that report? More or? Take a few seconds. The answer is less. More or less. Now, this is a really common expression. We use it instead of saying almost, not quite, or approximately. More or less. It's particularly useful when you want to soften your reply of not having something ready. Rather than saying, no, I haven't finished, you could say, I'm more or less finished. Are you ready for number 5? I've been picking up a few freelance projects here and nothing super steady. Take a few minutes. Actually, don't take minutes. Take a few seconds. It's here and there. Here and there. We use here and there to describe something that happens randomly or irregularly, without a fixed plan. It suggests an occasional occurrence rather than something consistent. And it can also be used more literally to mean in various places or all around. For example, the dog's toys were scattered here and there about the room. Okay, number 6. Here's your sentence. The journey to the village will take an hour or take a few minutes. Have a think. The missing word is give. Give or take a few minutes. We use this phrase when we're estimating time, amounts, or measurements. It means approximately or plus or minus a small amount. It's an expression that helps you sound positively fluent. So we have more or less, here and there, and give or take. These are all used when we want to be vague about something. They're very useful. Okay, number 7. I need 2 words this time. Hey mum, can Jamal and I go to a concert tonight? It starts at 11 p.m. That's absolutely of the it's a school night. Okay, take your time here. Okay, here are the answers. Out and question. That's absolutely out of the question. This is a strong, emphatic way of saying absolutely not, or just giving a firm no. That is out of the question. No, you may not. It's much more forceful than just saying no. It shows that there is no room for debate or negotiation. And it's a great expression for when you want to shut down any argument straight away. Okay, we're over halfway through here. Let's take a look at number 8. I need to buy a new laptop. Speaking of, how's your new MacBook? Take a few seconds. The answer is which. I need to buy a new laptop. Speaking of which, how's your new MacBook? So, speaking of which is a fabulous transition phrase. It helps us to smoothly change topic or add to a topic when something reminds us of a related point. It's much more natural than suddenly jumping to a new subject. And you can find lots more examples of transition phrases in the PDF. QR code there, link in the description. Number 9. Let's see how you do with this one. We have 2 gaps to fill. Get me. I love chocolate, but that cake was way too sweet. Take a few seconds. We need don't and wrong. Don't get me wrong, I love chocolate, but that cake was way too sweet. So don't get me wrong is a lovely phrase we might use when we think someone might misunderstand what we're saying, or we want to soften something that might upset someone. We often use it just before we're about to say something that might sound negative or controversial. Don't misunderstand me. Don't get me wrong. So, how are you doing so far? Are you feeling pretty fluent? I hope you're counting your scores. I'd love you to share them at the end. Let's move on to number 10 now. This is another expression I use absolutely every single day. 1 gap here. How's your first day at work going? So far, so. The missing word is good. So far, so good. So this is a cautiously optimistic way of saying that things are going well at the moment, though you might be holding your breath a bit. You know that there's still a way to go, but everything's going well so far. Okay, number 11. Let's see if you know what 2 words we need here. I know you're torn about moving abroad. For what? I think you'd really thrive there. You've always adapted to new situations easily. Have a few seconds. Ready? We need it's worth. For what it's worth. For what it's worth, I think you'd really thrive there. So for what it's worth is a lovely, humble way to share your thoughts or opinions on a matter. And we often use it when we want to offer our opinion without coming across as pushy, or when we're not entirely sure that what we're saying is relevant or useful. It's almost like saying, my opinion isn't everything, but in case it's worth something to you, I'm going to give it to you for what it's worth. Okay, number 12. Fill in the blank with a word starting with M. Her reaction to the election results was definitely a bit... Have a think. We need much here. Her reaction was definitely a bit much. A bit much is how we politely say that something was over the top, unreasonable, or went too far. It's softer than saying, that was ridiculous. Instead, we say, that was a bit much. And here's our next one, number 13. You need a 3-letter word, okay? Here it is. I've got a fair of work to do this week. Take a few secs. The missing word is bit, B-I-T. I've got a fair bit of work to do this week. So a fair bit is a wonderfully British way of saying quite a lot. It's not in our British nature to come right out and say that we are buried in work, so we prefer the softer, more polite, a fair bit. We like to overstate things by understating them, if you catch my drift. Okay, penultimate one, the second to last, number 14. I'm going to need 2 words in this one. Ready? Oh no, I spilt water on your book. Don't worry, no. Take some time. You should have said harm done. Don't worry, no harm done. This is one of my go-to phrases to reassure someone that everything is fine and their actions haven't caused serious damage. There's nothing to worry about. And it's particularly useful when someone is feeling embarrassed about a minor mishap and you want to put them at ease quickly. Also, did you notice the spelling and pronunciation of spilt? In British English, we tend to spell it like this, S-P-I-L-T, and pronounce it spilt. In American English, they tend to lean towards spilled and spell it S-P-I-L-L-E-D. Sometimes when I show words with the British spelling, I get accused of misspelling things in my videos. But I assure you, it is a correct version. Okay, last one, number 15. How? You didn't tell me about this sooner. The missing word is come. How come you didn't tell me about this sooner? How come is a friendly, casual way of asking why. How come? Why? It's much softer than demanding why didn't you? Why can sometimes sound a bit accusatory. How come feels more relaxed and natural. Okay, so how many phrases out of the 15 did you know or guess correctly? If you managed to complete most of them, you are well on your way to English fluency. And don't forget to download the PDF that goes with this lesson. I've included 15 additional phrases that you really ought to know. Phrases that we use nearly every day. It's also full of lots of extra examples, and I've included some exercises to help reinforce what you've just learned. You will find the link in the description down below, or you can scan the QR code just there. And if you haven't taken my free English vocabulary level test yet, why stop here? Take it now. You've done one test, you can do another. It only takes a few minutes and it will show you exactly where you are on your English vocabulary journey. I will send you your results via email. Scores range from A1 all the way down to C2. That's the top score. The link is also in the description box and another QR code there for you. Thank you so much for watching this lesson. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something and I'll see you in the next one. Mwah.